Music, sounds, or any audio. Have you thought about using music or sounds in your DIY escape room? Music or sounds can be used in many different ways, and it can be related to pretty much anything that is music or sound related. Again, you can make the puzzles as easy or as hard as you want them to be. In day 26, I'm going to talk more about using music or sounds in your DIY escape room. My name is Celeste. I'm the owner-operator of Escape from Reality by Golden Key Games, and today is day 26 of our 31 days of puzzles for your DIY escape game. In this video, I'm going to show you 2 more ways you can use music or sounds in your game. A lot of puzzles are about what you can see, and sometimes what you can feel. I've even made puzzles about smells. This is the second video in this series about sounds. In the last video, I told you about how you can use MP3 players or MP3 music in your game. Here we'll go over some other simple ways you could use sounds in your game. The first example comes from a Christmas room that involved a lot of toys, and it included a toy xylophone. The xylophone had the notes that each of the bars were engraved or marked on the xylophone so you could match them up to what they were. One thing you could do is record some notes and have them playable from a cassette tape, an MP3 player, or a computer. They must play the xylophone to match the sounds and get the letters for a lock. Another way was to place symbols, or I used punctuation marks like the percent symbol and the dollar sign, some of those things that I could make with my label maker, and put some of those on the opposite end of the bars. And so then they found something in the room that gave them a particular order, and then they were able to get the letters from the xylophone. That one, they didn't actually have to play it, but it was always fun because they always did. The second example is a really simple way you can do something really easily. It could be something big, but very easy to control. And that is to simply make them sing a song. Okay, so this worked really well in my Christmas room. This past year, I had them sing Jingle Bells as one of the pieces at the end of the game where they had to open the door, they had to sing the Jingle Bells song. And I think the players, they kind of expected to sing that. They saw the Jingle Bells song on the wall. A couple of them actually sang it early, but nothing happened because I was manually controlling the door at that point. So they sing the song, they gathered all the items, and then I opened the door for them as they were singing. I had actually used a song thing in a previous Christmas room, but at that point, what I did was I singled out certain players. I would have something in the room that said the youngest player had to sing the first line, the oldest player had to sing the last line, or I had them put their names in alphabetical order. So, the one with the earliest letter in the alphabet sang first, the one with the latest sang last, that sort of thing. And so that kind of just randomly picked people out of the game. The game already did that for them. So that's 2 more ways you could use music or sounds in your DIY escape game. If you're liking our 31 days of puzzles, subscribe to our channel so you can get notifications of upcoming videos.